20 minutes before 7 o'clock. Maybe you've heard the term zombie home before. Not a home for zombies, but they're a big problem for Youngstown as blighted homes continue to plague the city's neighborhood. But did you know some of these homes still have mortgages being held by banks and other lending institutions? 27 First News senior reporter Jerry Ricciuti investigates.
There are plenty of stories of those worried about living next to blight. From drug activity to vagrants to fires like this one on Youngstown's east side a couple months ago, neighbors here had complained about a blighted home next door.
I was concerned that this could happen with people dumping tires, trash, just rodents. So I was very concerned about that.
There are efforts to board up the mess, but homeowners in one Southside neighborhood say those don't go far enough.
I complained about the one there, the blue one. They tore the boards off, the back and the front.
But as we've discovered, many of these eyesores do still have someone holding the mortgage. In fact, of the nearly 500 homes torn down in recent years by the Mahoning County Land Bank, 45% of them have been targeted for foreclosure by a bank since 2004.
But then that mortgage foreclosure kind of trails off. The lender decides not to go all the way with the action, and by that time the damage is done.
Flora tells me some of these homes have a name, zombies, but unlike The Walking Dead, these aren't going anywhere. People abandon them, and the banks ultimately buy mortgages through share of sales and auctions.
If they don't take the foreclosure all the way, they don't become the owner, they don't become responsible for maintenance or for selling the property, improving it, anything.
There are remedies. Since 2014, the Land Bank has made use of a nearly $15 million program through the Ohio Housing Finance Agency for demolitions. Many of these homes had delinquent taxes, and the Land Bank took them through court orders. The program calls for another 500 or so blighted homes to be torn down in Mahoning County by the middle of next year. Years ago, Youngstown started requiring cash foreclosure bonds on abandoned properties.
Anytime a bank initiated foreclosure, they had to put up a cash bond with the city. That would be used to tear it down, maintain it, fix it if the bank didn't keep it compliant with city code.
YNDC has also taken over close to 100 homes and fixed up half of them over the last 2 years. The efforts do appear to be making progress. I'm told what had once been more than 5,000 blighted homes just in Youngstown is now down to around 3,500. But there are still more than 5,000 around the county. In Youngstown, Jerry Ricciuti, WKBN 27 investigates.